Good morning.
Good morning.
We are in Timmins. We stayed in Kettle Lake Provincial Park last night. Beautiful sleep. Lazy, easygoing morning. It's already 10:15 and we're on our way to mountain bike at the Hersey Lakes Provincial Park. No, it's not Provincial Park. It's conservation area. And so let's see what this day brings.
So this is a real easy little loop called Rainbow Lake Loop. And this is Rainbow Lake Bog. Kind of cool. It's got a little observation post. It's actually a bit underwater. But very cool.
And we got here on our bikes.
I see cotton grass.
Show people cotton grass. We see cotton grass. Where the heck is the cotton grass, Rod?
This is tawny cotton grass.
Hello, cotton grass.
So this is the upper stretches of the Rainbow Loop. And as you can see, it's kind of like a stone dust pathway. And it's not really exciting mountain biking necessarily, but it's a great little warm-up loop, and it's pretty and fun to ride on. But it's a good little warm-up loop before you get onto the single tracks, which we'll be doing in a few minutes. So this is the first of the single track loops that we're doing. It's also called Rainbow, and kind of as I expected. We're in the Boreal Forest on sort of a sandy deposit, so not much rock, not many hills, so it's not a very technical trail. Pretty smooth, flat, just kind of winds through the forest. I mean, it's pleasant, but not a challenging trail. This would be a great place to come if you were learning mountain biking or relatively new and just wanted to try some relatively easy trails, or if you were introducing some kids to mountain biking. It'd also be cool.
So far, what we've seen, this is a main double track. We feel like they could brush a bit better, like the edges, because your legs and arms are hanging on, are hitting the branches, I should say. Ouch. Oh, we got Rod here. Oh, we passed the trail. Let's try that again. So you turn your bike around. Sorry, folks. And here we go. Oh, I feel like there's a little bump here. Yeah, and there is. Okay. So Rod let me have the camera for a bit. And I always feel like all you guys do is listen to me huffing and puffing. Oh, shoot. I'm not gonna make it. So you do what you gotta do. You get off your bike and you hike a bike. No shame in that. Otherwise, sometimes you just wouldn't do a trail. Still an easy trail as far as obstacles go. There's not much roots or rocks, just a little rolly. All right, whoop, here we go. Oh, go slow, I hear. There's a log. Oh yeah, hate when this happens. And then you crash into the log. Now if I was real good, I'd have gone to the right hand side. I'd have popped a wheelie. Something Steph would do. Not Brigitte Fiorino. Okay, we're still going. Yes, we are. Oh, little hill. So I found out the name of those red berries are called bunch berries. The red ones. these are nice trails to just go, but they're not technical. They're not meant to challenge you with any particular skill, unless it's a log, a tree that's fallen. But you can get some mileage in. As a cross-country runner from about 40 years ago, these would be great trails to run because they have little tripping hazards, little areas where you'd sprain your ankle, but yet the trail is nice and clean and defined. You can still run in the woods. Oh, I hear noise. You know what that is? Something in my spokes. Rod broke a spoke the other day. Heard a ping. He stopped to see what it could be. God, I'm in the jungle here. And didn't see anything. Went about another 200 meters and realized he had broken a spoke. So that sound came out of my spokes or derailleur. It's another disadvantage of if it's not brushed back enough, we get stuck in our mechanisms and it's not good for the bike. You don't want to break apart ever. But even less so when you're traveling and you're out in the trails and you don't even know the trails all that much. Okay, where do you go? There he is. Okay, so we just made it to Lynx Lake. This is what Lynx Lake is all about.
This is what boreal lakes look like.
Boreal?
Yeah.
As in opposite of lynx, or not opposite, but
Boreal Forest lake.
Yes.
Tend to be a little bit smaller.
Anything else you'd like to share with us, Running Bells?
Nope.
Okay, bye-bye. So this is kind of cool because you come upon these signs, almost like you're on the street downtown, and they named all the junctions, and so it helps people, especially, I mean, nowadays you have amazing GPSs and whatnot, but if you're not a local and you don't have some kind of technology with you to indicate, it's always good to have an idea of how the heck to get out of trails. Safety first. We're looking for some little side trails to jump on, and this is a fun little trail. Rod direct me on. He's behind me. Watch that stuff. I keep thinking we're going to see a bear. They say make noise, and that's why we each have a set of bear bells on our bikes, so that they can.
The bike shop, we call them dinner bells.
Yeah.
Alert the bear where dinner is.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Dinner bells. The bears go, hello, humans. Okay, now we're on Mad Trapper. Poop, poop, bear poop. Hey, bear. That's what you have to do. When you hear them, when you see them, or not when you see them, when you see the poop. Oh God, these branches. Oh, I think Rod found a friend because he's talking. I thought he was talking to the bear. Or, oh, we got a dog. Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you. There's a guy training a dog with a safety vest on. Good for him. There's a beautiful black lab. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a little piece of wood stuck in Rod's back derailleur, and we got to get it out, but it's jammed. And again, we're finding we might need some pliers. So I don't know if you can see, but it's oh, that might not be good. Aha! She's out. We got her working. Rod, you're a hero. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but we just hit a big blueberry patch. And Rod stopped to eat. No snacky.
This is kind of cool. This is the boardwalk at Tamarack.
Ah!
Jeez. So this is Nadon, which is, I think, the only, well, it's the only lengthy black trail they have. We did one little section earlier this morning. I don't know what to expect as far as technical challenges. It's tight and rooty and overgrown. And logs down. Continuing on Nadon. I think the most challenging thing about the trail is the brush that kind of overgrows the trail surface. You can't even see what you're riding on. And there's a lot of down trees and branches over the trail. You can't get any speed because you don't know if the next corner there's going to be a log across the trail. Other than that, it's pretty tame. Not much here. There's some like tighter corners and stuff, and quick little steep inclines here and there, but nothing too exciting. So we are done. It's a hot day today, but we finished virtually every trail here at Hersey Lake. Kind of mixed reviews. I didn't have real high expectations anyways because of, well, mountain biking kind of relies on the topography and the landscape that you have available, and the Boreal Forest is just not as varied as where we're from. So it's either sort of clay, swampy, wet soils, or sandy ridges, and not a lot of variety, and pretty flat too. There's really not too many hills here. So I would say like the trails are great for a beginner for the most part. There's some really nice easy trails. In fact, most of them are all quite easy to ride on. The signage was great. It was easy to get around. Nice facility because you got the lake here. There's some washrooms and picnic tables so you can spend a bit of time here. We did ride one of the black trails. Well, there's only really one black trail that's listed anyways. And it was not a fun trail, and not because it was difficult. It's just that it's so poorly maintained. There's lots and lots of trees that have fallen down across the trail, and lots of branches, and the brush is so overgrown that you really can't even see the trail surface that you're riding on. That's the only reason that makes it a little bit difficult to ride. Other than that, it's really just a series of kind of just some quick, sharp inclines and some tight corners. But Nothing crazy, but it's not a fun trail to ride on. Like, it's not technically challenging. It's just, you can't.
It could be fun.
Maybe if you did a
maintained
little
it.
bit of maintenance. That would be my main criticism, I guess, on some of these trails, that there's a lot of brush on the single tracks, and you have to really, really watch your derailleurs and spokes because it'll collect stuff. And we stopped several times to clear them off. You could easily break a derailleur or a spoke in here if you're not paying attention. So Hersey Lake gets sort of the little middle of the road kind of feel out of it, but it was kind of what we
Nice
expected.
day to get some kilometers in.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice easy ride for the most part, nice and flat.
Yep.
All right, back to the campsite.
Yay.
Yay.